Greetings, game girls and game boys. I'm Contemplate, and today we're doing a 250 subscriber Q&A special, so strap in. Alright, so when I hit 200 subscribers, I said that I was going to do something special, and I totally failed too. So this time around, I'm actually going to try and stick to it. We are currently at 260 subscribers when I recorded this video, and yeah, it feels freaking awesome. So thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for subscribing and telling your friends and just stumbling upon me and deciding to stick around. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so let's get straight into the Q&A. I didn't get too many questions, or at least I didn't get too many people asking questions. I wanted like 5 or 6 questions to the very least to make a decently sized Q&A video, which, you know, I thought I'd have more. But, you know, there's always next time. More people will have more questions, the more popular I get, which let's keep that going, huh? All right, so the first question I'm going to answer is from actually a friend of mine who I've never met her personally, but I've known her for a while now. Cinny asks, when did you decide to start making YouTube videos and what drove you to do it? There's more, but that's the first really chunk of the question. When did I decide? I decided I wanted to make YouTube videos years and years ago. Because I wanted to do it because I have aspirations of becoming an actor or a voice actor, and when I first wanted to do it, I wanted to do more sketches and skits and things of the like, but that's hard to do when you're shy or you don't have any sense of commitment. So I've never committed to doing the skits and stuff that I want to do. Also, I'm not the best writer, like when it comes to writing stories or sketches or just like little things that I could actually do. Like I have tons of ideas, but it would involve makeup and computer graphics and 10 to 15 people. And I don't know that many people, and I'm not really good at networking, and I'm kind of a reclusive guy. I mean, I can be a social butterfly, but I can also be very just closed in to myself. So yeah, so when did I decide to start making YouTube videos? Years ago. I decided I wanted to years ago, and finally I decided to commit to it, and I went with gameplay because I got my GPD XD and I was learning more about screen capturing methodries. So I just went with gaming because it's fun. I love video games, like too much. Way too much. So yeah, I started doing gaming videos, and what drove me to do it was I have a desire for exposure. I want to get my name out there. I want to get my voice out there. I still want to be a voice actor or a actual actor. I also want to be a professional artist, which that's kind of fallen by the wayside. And I do have a second YouTube channel, which is Contemplate Art, which I have badly neglected for some time now because I've been focusing on my gaming channel. Been focusing on you guys. All of ya. So that's kind of what drove me, is just wanting to do more. I want to be seen and heard because I'm an attention whore. I'll admit it right now. I like attention as much as I can be shy and reclusive. So, but also because I like making people smile too. So every time I get a comment of someone saying that they enjoyed it and a certain part made them laugh, I love that. It makes me feel good. I'm a people pleaser as much as I'm a me pleaser. So hopefully that's not too revealing and now I look like a shallow jerk. Moving on. The next part of her question was, were you worried about backlash, dislikes, negative comments, or anything? And yeah, I'd say at first I was a little bit worried about like negative comments or like the only backlash I can think of really is people being just mean and saying rude things. But when I finally decided to do it, I went in because I started looking a lot into making YouTube videos and what makes a good YouTuber and so on and so forth, and what makes a good YouTuber, which is not a finite thing because you could be a horrible YouTuber and get thousands of subscriptions and views and stuff because you're a horrible YouTuber. But when I started looking into it and thinking about it more and listening to other YouTubers talk about like negative feedback and things like that, it made it, like they would state it, and it made me realize, you know, it really doesn't matter. Like if somebody wants to go into the comments and tell me how stupid I am or how horrible I am or something I said that was offensive, you know, that's fine. That's your opinion, that's your outlook. Thank you for the comment. I'll take it. Comments, good or bad, I'll take them all. I don't care. I'm just glad you were here and watched my video and I made you feel something. Sadly, I made you feel rage or disdain, but still, it's a reaction. It's causing reactions, and if you're entertained and if you keep coming back, even if it's to hate me, good. I will see you next time, because I'm not worried about, I'm not really worried about like you being offended or upset, because if you are, that's your perspective. I mean, I'm sorry if I offended you. I am. I don't like making people unhappy, but I can't really help it because I'm a person and you're a person and we all have our different outlooks and perspectives. So when it comes to negative comments or backlash and things like that, I don't think I'm a particularly offensive person. But I mean, if I am, sorry, I really am. I didn't mean to offend you, but anything I do or say is out of comedy's sake. It's not because I'm trying to be mean or offensive. It's because I think it's funny. And man, this feels like I'm just digging a hole. I don't care if you're offended. I think it's funny. But again, it's not meant to be hurtful or offensive. It's done for comedy. And yeah, I can have a crude sense of humor, which I hope I haven't shown too much, because I'm trying to kind of keep that, I'm trying to keep it family friendly, because I'm sure I can be offensive. I'm starting to really worry about how this video is gonna make me look. What have I done? I've cursed myself. No! But yeah, so no, not too worried about negative backlash, because I'm not gonna get worked up about how somebody else feels about what I do. I will apologize if I'm offensive, but aside from that, hopefully I'm just being funny. I haven't had too many, I've had like one negative comment so far. And that's pretty damn good for how many videos I put out and how many subscribers I have. So I'm proud of that, okay? So next up, we've got a question from Caboodle Games, who is a guy I actually physically in real life work with. And he seems like a pretty cool dude. I don't know him that well, but he's got his own YouTube channel and he does gameplay videos as well. And he asked I don't know if he intended this to be on my Q&A, but I'm using it. If old games weren't so expensive, would you play more actual cartridge or disc games? The answer to that is yes, absolutely. But the problem isn't so much that they're expensive, because I already have a small collection and I would start collecting more if I had the means to do it. I don't have a good computer and I don't have a Elgato or anything of the sort to capture gameplay. So not only do I not have the vehicle to transfer videos to a computer, I don't have a computer to transfer them to. So I would love to be playing a Nintendo or Super Nintendo and actual physical cartridges, or there's a bunch of PS2 games that I have or have access to, my roommate has them, that I would love to play on this channel, but I don't have the means to do it. So sadly, that's a pretty straightforward thing to answer. It's not so much that I don't have the money for the games, it's that I don't have the money for the software and computer and hardware to physically record and capture those. So, I mean, if you guys didn't know, almost everything I record is on between my cell phone, which is a Galaxy Note 4, I think, and my GPD XD or my NVIDIA Shield. It's pretty much an Android-driven channel because I learned how to use them, and there's some tricks. It's not perfect, but it works. And I've been putting up videos consistently, so you see that it works, dang it. You know. You freaking know. So, but yeah, so that's the short and long of that. And then the last question I got was from the Golden Working, or the Golden Working. It's one word. I don't know. It's all bold and I don't know. It's crazy weird name. And he asks, or she actually, I'm not sure. I assume male because King is in there. What do you think of the Nintendo Switch? Now, this is kind of an interesting question. I was glad to get this question because I wanted to talk about the Nintendo Switch, but since I don't have one, I didn't feel like I had any room to discuss it. Like, if I don't own something and I haven't physically had my hands on it, I don't really want to be like, oh, well, here's what I think of this, when I have no clue. But from what I know, aside from the issues that it's been having, such as like apparently one of the Joy-Cons will lose connection or something like that, and I think there's some other minor like graphical issues and stuff, like hooking, or the base is the base that you plug it into to hook it to your TV is apparently built kind of cheaply, so that sucks, and the Joy-Con disconnecting sucks, but apparently a software update kind of fixed that one. Aside from those little hang-ups, the Switch is something that I am extremely interested in owning. Like, if you've been watching my channel for a while, I'm waiting on the GPD XD2, and the GPD Win came out, and I really want one of those because it's a pocket PC that I could freaking record and edit on, and oh, that'd be so cool, but they're freaking expensive, and I'm poor. So, yeah. Speaking of being poor, I have a Patreon. Go check that out. But I really wanted one. I almost bought one when it came out, but I was talked into not doing so. I was told that I should wait for it because 9 times out of 10 when a new system comes out, there are issues. Also, when a system comes out, you're paying full price, you're getting the first edition of it. There's going to be issues, you're not going to get as good of a deal. If you wait, there's going to be special editions, there's going to be bundles and things of the sort, so you're going to get a better deal in general. So as much as I wanted to be on the ground floor of the Wii, or of the Switch coming out, I was convinced that it would be best to wait. And so I did. And in the end, I'm kind of glad, both financially and because the hardware is not perfect yet. So I'm not too upset that I waited, but I am extremely interested because I have in recent months, recent years, become very big into mobile gaming. I mean, I've got a bunch of mobile devices, as you can see by the intro, my new intro, new intro. I'm gonna do another animated one like stick figure stuff, though I love doing those. But I love handheld mobile gaming because honestly, I don't spend much time at home playing games. So the Switch is like home console quality on the go, and that is freaking awesome. I mean, Nintendo's never been known for their amazing graphics, but I'm sorry, Skyrim on the go. I would kill for that, and that's another reason I want the GPD Win, is because I could put Oblivion, Skyrim, well, potentially Skyrim, Morrowind, Fallout 3, all on a handheld device. Diablo, Dungeon Siege, those kind of games that I really enjoy, StarCraft, all of those games that I really like on a mobile device. So I've kind of veered from the Switch, but I love mobile gaming, and the Switch is a home console and a mobile gaming device, and some people would argue that, and you know, to each their own, your opinion's your opinion, but it looks like a really cool system. I mean, I know it's not going to be perfect, and I know it's not going to hold up to the standard of home consoles because they made it mobile, but still, it is really freaking cool, and I am eager to acquire one in the coming years. So, that's all the questions I got. If you guys have any other questions, ask them down in the comments. I will either hold on to them for another Q&A, or I will just answer them down in the comments, which I'll probably do both if I get questions. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Now, I shouldn't do my outro yet. I'm not ready for my outro. I'm not leaving yet. Again, I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to thank you guys for 260 subscribers now, and those numbers keep climbing, and it's a slow and steady, like I was hoping to explode like Jacksepticeye or Markiplier or PewDiePie or something. But, you know, even even those YouTubers apparently had a slow start. I mean, I feel like everyone does. You kind of have to hit some kind of exposure or something like that. Or someone with more numbers has to notice you and mention you. Which, you know, if any of you guys are YouTubers and you want to mention my channel, that'd be awesome. I'm also looking for people to collaborate with. I have a kind of limited mark on what I can do, but I'd love to work with you guys. So, some special thanks I want to give to Swedish Beatballs, because they're freaking awesome, and I've been working with them, and we're going to be doing some new stuff soon. I just recorded a new video, which is going to be pretty awesome. It'll be over on their channel. Of course, I'll put up a video or something mentioning it, but it should be fun. I look forward to that coming out. Also, just all of my subscribers, both people I know and people I don't actually know, thank you guys for being here, for sticking around, for watching my videos and commenting. It means a lot to me, and I really freaking appreciate it. So here's to another 255,000 subscribers. So that's going to be it for this time. Thank you guys for your questions. I was glad to answer them. Hopefully I didn't incriminate myself too much. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you want to see more, please consider subscribing. Make sure you tell your friends and family, anyone who'd enjoy my content. Let me know what you want to see me play, what you want to see me talk about, anything. I'm open for anything, really. And yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Your support means a whole hell of a lot to me. So that's gonna be it for this time. Q&A over. I don't know. Get out of here.